All right, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, like I talked about yesterday, today's video is going to be me going through my Alice in Wonderland collection and just picking like things one at a time, just kind of going through them, see if I want to keep them, see if I actually want to get rid of them. I have a feeling I might have a really hard time getting rid of some of these items. I may not get rid of anything, but it definitely does need to be reorganized at least, and maybe some things can go elsewhere so there's a little bit easier access, like the books and stuff. So I'm gonna include a clip here of everything on the shelf kind of close up, and then I will go through the items one by one with you guys and then decide, you know, to keep, save, whatever. I mean, keep or get rid of. See, Freudian slip. I think I want to keep a lot of this stuff, but I'm going to try and get rid of maybe like 5% of what I have. So, all right, let me show you the clip. Okay, so here is the collection. I have a couple other random things in my house, but this is like 95% of what I have. I have like an apron my mom made me, and I have some shirts, and I have a couple pieces of wall art. The wall art, I'm not going to get rid of. And I actually still have to find places on the wall to put it. But I figured I have so much stuff on here, and I thought it might be a good idea to pull everything down and kind of figure out if I want to get rid of anything, what I want to save. I might still end up wanting to save everything, but like everything is so clustered. And the problem is this shelf, let me get off to the side here. It gets more narrow as it goes up. Like you can see how wide it is at the base, and gets more and more narrow and more squatty. So this displays beautifully. I love the shelf and I want to keep using it, but I'm going to have to think of how I want to do this. I have a lot of books up there, obviously. I might get rid of the books off the shelf. And that's another thing too with this collection. I might not get rid of anything. I might put some of this stuff elsewhere. I actually have a couple small pieces, like I have this Mad Hatter paper, and I have a sticker here somewhere. And I have this little wallet. It's hard to see with the glare. And then, down here, sorry, slowly. I have this little sticker. So some of these I might put in a frame and put them on the wall. I don't know. I have some things here that I'm just not quite sure what I'm going to do with. I think I'm going to take this house completely off. This was actually a model of my grandparents' house. They lived in Bucks County, and they had this house built late 50s, early 60s. Actually, their house had 2 garages. But yeah, anyway, so I am going to completely take that off. I have to find another place for that. I'm going to put just my Alice in Wonderland stuff on here. But like the Humpty Dumpty has to be in the bottom shelf because of how big he is. Everything else besides the books can pretty much kind of be scattered amongst all the shelves. I just need to be smart in how I do it. So let's go ahead and take everything down one at a time, and then I'll figure out, like as I pull each item down, if I'm going to get rid of it, keep it, or put it in the maybe pile. Okay, so I think I'm going to start at the top shelf. Let me move this up a little bit. So I have all the books up here, obviously. So I'm going to pull this all down, and yeah, we'll just go from there. So I am going to keep all the books. I have this really large Alice in Wonderland one that I got, and this is actually a coloring book I got at my local farmer's market. From what I remember, I don't think any of the pictures were ever colored. I don't think. Let me quick run through here. Yeah, let's double check. It's pristine. It is absolutely pristine. Like nothing, oops, I'm trying to get this open here so I can show you. Nothing has been colored in. And I love that. And I kind of thought I was going to use it to color in when I bought it, but it's from like the 70s, I think. And I don't, if it's already like perfect, I don't want to ruin it by coloring it as much as I'd love to color it. But so I'm going to keep that, but I want to keep it the way that it is. I don't want to ruin it. This Alice in Wonderland is a big thick one. We used to have a bunch of these as a kid, a bunch of the Disney ones. There's like Aladdin, Bambi, a bunch of those. And then this one, I love this one because it has the like old, awkwardly, has the old illustration on it. I don't know, let's see, look at the back. See, I forget about these. I love to have these out more where you can like see them. Oh, look at the illustrations on this. I gotta quick show you the illustrations while we're here. We're here for this anyway. We can take our time and look at the pictures. These are fantastic. They're from the original book. They're not like the Disney version, obviously. I'm stating the obvious here. But I like this because, oh, this is a good picture of the rabbit. You know what would be really cool? Oops. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to take this book apart, but to get another book like this, take the pictures out and frame them and put them all over the wall because they're really nice, big, colorful pictures and they're really, really glorious. Well, here's I like this one. But look at that. I love that. Oh, to be in Wonderland. It'd be so fun. So let's look at one more. It's in the evening. I've got the house to myself. It's just me and you guys. So let's again take a gander at the pictures. Oh, this is a fun one. This book is in a little bit rough condition. It does have tape in the binding, but anyway. Okay. We've seen it. Let's move on. And then I have these books. Definitely keeping these. These are all golden books, and they're all old. They're like first edition. Now, don't get too impressed. Like first edition for golden books, there's not a whole lot of value in these. But so they have Alice in Wonderland, Mad Hatter Tea Party, and then you have the Alice in Wonderland, what does it say? Finds the Garden Live Flowers. Now you can tell these are first edition. I'll quick show you these in case you don't know. If you already know, then sorry too. I'm not trying to insult your intelligence. You can see this binding is the old foil, but each one actually has, I'm just gonna show you one, but they all have it. Finding Something is first edition. Go to the last page, and this is backwards. The last page, and it will have an A at the bottom. See? They all have the A in the last page in the bottom right-hand corner. It looks like it's to your left, but because of how I have my phone, it is flipped. So definitely keeping all those. I looked for a long time for those books, and actually the Mad Hatter Tea Party, I didn't even know existed. I think I ended up going on eBay and trying to find old books, and I found that one, and I was so excited. So anyway, and then this one I just got for $5 at flea market. I love the front picture. I just love the front picture. It's really cool. But the inside illustrations, excuse me, I can't talk. It's at the end of the day, I'm tired. Are just the basic ones. Just the original. Ooh, this is hard to open. I'm trying to be really careful because I don't want to hurt the book. They're not colored or anything, but so cool to have. Also, something else I have that I actually didn't have up on the shelves because I didn't have room for it, and it's kind of floppy, was this magazine. I think, oh gosh, I want to say it's a year ago, but actually probably says on here when. Yeah, 2/19/24. So over a year ago. But I love this magazine. This is really, really cool. It actually has some really interesting facts. I think I went over this in one of my videos a while back. And actually the original Alice Liddell, I think she actually dated Queen Victoria's one son. I have to double check. It's in here somewhere, which I thought was really, really interesting. I did not know that until I read this. I'm trying to find it so I can show you, but I'm not going to find it now. Ooh, one thing that was really cool in here, they have illustrations. I think it's from a Spanish artist. I think it's in here. Let me see if I can find it. Really, oh, I found it. The art was, oh, I love it. I love it. It's kind of like psychedelic. I think that's the right word for it. But the pictures were just like Alice in Wonderland inspired. And it's so out there and wacky and crazy, but I love it. Let's see these over here. So it's kind of hard to see. These are right in the crook of the book. My Tea Party. I mean, it takes some imagination to, like, it doesn't really scream Alice in Wonderland, but that was the artist's inspiration. Salvador Dali, if I'm saying that correct. Salvador Dali's work is a genius clash of chaos and creativity, so it's a little wonder that the artist found inspiration in Lewis Carroll's dreamlike Wonderland. So anyway, that's kind of, this had a lot of cool stuff in it, so I definitely want to hold on to that. Okay. All right, the next items I have is this little Humpty Dumpty ornament. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I'm not sure. He's pretty beat up, but I kind of like him, and they're not really easy to find, so I do think I'm going to hold on to him, and then lay him down, and then love this cookie jar. I only paid $1 for this at the flea market. The guy was actually packing up, and this was sitting on the table, and he said it's only $1. I don't even think there's any chips on it or anything. So it's, I think it's one of those hand-painted craft things that you do at a pottery store. I'm not sure. So I don't think it's old, but he looks very much like the illustration in the old original books. So definitely keeping him. Definitely. Okay, I do have a few things I'm going to get rid of. Now, not this one. I'm going to keep her. I love this Alice. And I like having several Alice dolls at different heights because, of course, in Alice in Wonderland, she's constantly changing her height and her size. So I like the idea of having several. Plus, she's so cute. I love her face. She's so stinking adorable. Oh, Disney did a really good job on their animator dolls. Really, really sweet. Now, I am going to get rid of these. This is just a little... I think it's supposed to be Humpty Dumpty on a wall. I got him at a little antique shop for like $2. Or maybe it was $1. I can't remember. But I'm going to get rid of him. He's cute, but he takes up space and it really doesn't scream Alice in Wonderland. And this I'm going to get rid of. This was actually one of those juice bottles that you get for kids. I actually have 4 of these because I was excited to find them. They're really hard to find. But now that I have them, I don't know what to do with them. Like originally, I was thinking of either painting this or decorating it, giving her a dress. I'm not really sure, but I never got around to it. So yeah, I think I'm just going to get rid of these. It was a fun idea, but I'm not going to do anything with it. So 2 things already I can get rid of. Definitely want to keep this. I love the Alice bobblehead. I got her at my local thrift store for $1. It's so cool. So it was actually, she was funny. We used to have, was it overhead lighting? I can't remember. We had overhead lighting and the way the shadows went across her face, she looked really creepy at one point in time. It was hilarious. But yeah, I like her. I like her a lot. So we're definitely holding on to her. I'm not sure. I think the little cheapy stuffies I might get rid of. So I might get rid of her. I'm going to put her in a maybe pile. For now, I'm going to put her in the get rid of pile because I don't have a lot of room on my sofa. So for now, I'm going to put her in the pile of things I'm getting rid of, but I might change my mind. And this is a Disney animator doll that I redid and turned into Alice. She was actually a Rapunzel doll, but I loved her sad face. She was so cute. So I just put, I had to comb out her hair. I had to trim it. It was long and knotted, but it worked out because it didn't need to be quite as long as it was. But I love the long hair, so I put a little braid in there, black ribbon. And then I actually made the dress out of some denim. And then I actually found the apron somewhere. And then I made her little stockings out of like a hand cuff thing, wrist cuff thing I had. So definitely gonna hold on to her. I put a lot of, well, yeah, I put a lot of work into her. And then this is actually something my mom gave me, which I am gonna keep because it looks really cool. It's a little door. Well, obviously it's a door. I'm sorry. You know it's a door. But it's cute because it looks like something from Alice in Wonderland. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it. I might not put it back on the shelf. So I'm not quite sure yet what I'm gonna do with that, but we'll see. Okay, so I have a little tin of tea. I do think I'm going to take this off the shelf. I'm not going to get rid of it, but I'm not going to put it with my Alice in Wonderland stuff. I'm just going to put it with my collection of teas. I haven't even used any of the tea, so I think I'm going to just try and start drinking it, but I'm not going to put this back on the shelf. And then I have one of my most recent videos, I had got this, but I am going to get rid of him. It was a fun find. It's only like $1.80. But now that I have them, I'm fine getting rid of them. It was fun to get the other day, but I am going to get rid of him. And this I'm going to keep. I got this at Target a couple years ago. It's really, really cool. It actually has a little snap at the top, and then inside, I think, memory serves, this is really hard to get into. See, I really should use this stuff. Oh, really close there. It's a cute little pen. Treasure Smile. I think, oh wow, there's a lot of fun stuff in here. I totally forgot about this stuff. Oh, hold on. It's like a little rubber band with a bow. I'm not sure what the point of that is. And then there's this. I don't even remember what this is. Hold on, it opens up. It's a little tiny mirror. I totally forgot about this. Oh, that's cool. It's a little nail file. Can you see it? Proof. And the other side actually has that. That's cool. Now, I'm definitely going to keep this, but maybe I won't put it back up on the shelf just because, like, I feel like I should use it, but I don't know how or why I would use it. Actually, this might be really cute, like in a junk journal, like hanging off the side or something. So I might not put it up on the shelf. I might actually put it somewhere else, but I don't think I'll get rid of it. I have a pile of books here and actually one VHS, which I can't use because I don't have a VHS player anymore. I have this book. Oops, let me do this. So I have this one. Oh, Lord. Ugh. Then the VHS. I'll keep that. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't hold on to this. You know, I will. I want to keep all the books. Maybe it's a little excessive though. So maybe I should seriously consider getting rid of them. I don't know because I like having them, but I really only need one to actually read. So I don't know, maybe I should get rid of some of these. I feel bad, like years ago, some lady was getting rid of a bunch of stuff and she knew I loved Alice in Wonderland. So a lot of these are from her. She had a big old pile. So I don't, and see this one, I don't care for this picture because it's not Disney and it's not the original illustration. So I might actually go through these books. I'm actually probably going to finish this video tomorrow. I'm starting this tonight because I have the house to myself, but only for a few more minutes. So I probably will finish this tomorrow. So what I'll probably do tonight, maybe I'll go through these books and then I'll decide which ones I'm going to keep and which ones I'm going to get rid of. And we'll go from there. This one I got, so this is for my sister-in-law and her husband on Christmas the one year, but it's totally different. Let me see if I can show you. I got to find a page with pictures. It's different illustrations. I really like, sorry, I'm not even going to show it. I really, oh, let me put all these, I got way too many books in my hand. One second. So it's different illustrations. It's sweet, but I'll never read, I don't think I'll use this one ever. And I don't care for the illustrations because it's not the ones I'm used to. I'm kind of a creature of habit. So I don't know. Some of these books I might actually get rid of. I'll go through them, keep my favorite ones, which you can have more than one. But again, this one, different illustrations. But there is something to be said about having books with the different, oh, there's paper in there. Oh, please be a card. Oh, I didn't know this was in here. Oh my gosh. Or maybe I did. Is it to me? No. Guys, I've had this book for years. There's a card in here. I never knew. Oh, this is so cool. There's an Alice in Wonderland birthday card. Oh my gosh. Did I know that and forget about it? Oh my gosh, I remember a while ago looking up cards, but they were kind of pricey to buy. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Dear Sarah, happy birthday, sweetie. You are turning into a great person. We love you more than we can say. Enjoy your life as much as we've enjoyed the 12 years so far. Love, Mom and Dad. I couldn't find leather working supplies yet. I'll keep trying. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. All this time. Oh, I'm definitely going to keep that. But what am I going to do with it though? Junk journal. I'll put it in a junk journal. That's exactly what I'm going to do with it. That was a good idea. Thank you. Whoever said junk journal, I heard you. I heard you. Thank you. So yeah, I'm going to, that's so cool. Oh, there's a blue ribbon in here. Oh, that's cute. Oh, someone put a blue ribbon in there. Oh, see, now I want to go through all the books and see if there's other like fun stuff in there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, sorry, distracted. Let's keep going. So anyway, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll probably finish this up tomorrow, but for my sake, I'm just going to kind of finish it here. And the next shot will be tomorrow sometime, hopefully. I'll finish this up for you guys. Okay, everybody, let's continue this clean out of my Alice in Wonderland collection. It is actually 2 days later. I actually haven't touched this. I did go through my books. I got rid of some books, some ones I know I'll never go through and never read, and they are taking up space on my shelves. So I'm hoping to get all this done today, hopefully, and we'll see how that goes. I do have an eye doctor appointment later this morning, which I don't know why I put all this eye makeup on. I put like all this like shadow on. It doesn't show up a lot on here, but I don't like to put eye makeup on when I go to the doctor's because I have to take out my contacts and then put them in, and I always inevitably get like makeup all over my hands. So I don't know why I did that, and I don't know why I'm telling you that, but there it is. All right, let's go ahead and start pulling things down, and then I'll decide whether or not to keep the items. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They're cute. I'm not sure. I've gone back and forth in my mind already whether or not to keep them. So I don't really have a maybe pile right now. I think I have a couple things that were maybes, but I put them in my discard pile. So I don't know. I don't think I paid a lot for them. I wanted them for a while. I finally got them, and now I just don't know. All right, they're going to go in my maybe pile. I don't really have a maybe pile, but I'm going to start another one. We'll go from there. Then I have this really cute Alice in Wonderland wallet I got off of eBay forever ago. This is where I'm not sure what to do with this. This actually might be good in a junk journal, so I might end up doing that, but I don't know if you can tell. It's just a piece of paper slipped in between two pieces of vinyl, like a clear vinyl, and the paper itself, if you can see over here, it is wrinkled. It looks like it got damp at one point in time. Parts of it just kind of wrinkled. So, and the inside, I just say Walt Disney Productions. This is the inside. It is really cute. This might be a really good idea for a junk journal. What I might do is stick this in a pocket and then have like other fun things in here. Maybe Alice in Wonderland related, or like fun notes. Like my husband will write me notes sometimes if he has to leave early. So maybe I'll put them in here. So I think I will keep this, but it's going to go to junk journal. It's not going to go back up on the shelf. And then I have this little tin. I think I got this in Lambertville in New Jersey when Josh and I went out that way. Oh gosh, a year or two ago. They were filled with mints. It says Alice Enchantments, Curiouser and Curiouser. And I thought it was cute because it had Alice on it. I do want to keep this. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it though, so we will see about that. Okay, some more items that I do want to get rid of. They're just little plastic toys. They're cute and fun and everything, but I never liked that the rabbit was gray. He's supposed to be white. So, but then I feel kind of bad because my brother gave this to me, like where he was working, it was like stuck on a shelf, and I guess they're going to get rid of it. It wasn't like in his package or anything, so this, I don't remember where I even got this. Did I buy this? Or did he give this to me? So I'm not going to put this back up on my shelf. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. But for now, I think I am going to get rid of these. So we'll see what's next. Okay, this is something that actually my parents got me. I definitely am going to keep this because I love the coaster. We're all mad here. And it's just a tile coaster. But I might actually end up putting this on my coffee table or an end table. I don't know if I'm going to put it back up on the shelf. But we'll see. All right, so I had these two mugs. I actually got these funny enough, I don't think funnily is a word, but I got this at an antique shop that actually doesn't exist anymore. And I got these on the same day at the same place, but from two different vendors. People were selling one mug. So I'm like, oh, it'd be so fun to have a pair. So I bought them, and I'm going to be honest with you, I think I'm going to get rid of these. They are really sweet, and I do have a fun mug collection, but I don't know if I'll ever use. I've never used these. They just sat on the shelf, holding up other stuff, So they were kind of hidden. So I do think I'm going to get rid of these. All right, so I have this cute little. I think it's Avon. Yeah, it's an Avon bank, little Humpty Dumpty Avon bank from 1982. It's made in Korea. Definitely vintage. You can see it's got the little money slot in the back. Cute, but I'm going to get rid of this. I think this was one of those buys from flea market. I got all excited because I thought I could add to my collection. But now that I have it, I'm not crazy about it. It's kind of juvenile looking and babyish. I just don't think I'm into it. This I'm definitely going to keep. This is something that I got, I believe, off eBay. I'll keep it under my hat. It's like a little old card. It's very old, very discolored from age. I'm definitely keeping that. Not sure yet what I'm going to do with it, but definitely keeping that. I got this at Five Below a while back. I'm going to get rid of this. It's cute, but it's too new. I like the older stuff. I'm realizing I kind of like things a little bit older, and I didn't pay much for this. You know, it's still in its original packaging, so I don't mind getting rid of that. I shouldn't have a hard time getting rid of that. And then I have this, but I actually am going to keep this. I got this at a flea market, and it's just like a little, I don't know, Alice trophy stand figurine. I don't know. I think it's from McDonald's. Yeah, 2002 McDonald's. Oh, it's not even all that old. I didn't even know they did these in 2002. But I like her, so I'm definitely going to keep her. You see her okay? So she's fun. I like that, so I'll hold on to her. Okay, and I have this little vintage toy, this little Humpty Dumpty toy. I do think I'm going to keep him, but not in my collection. It's actually my dad's old, it's like a wooden trunk toy box, whatever you want to call it. And some of the vintage toys I've been collecting, I've been putting in there. So if kids come over the house, they'll have toys to play with, but they're all vintage. So I think I'm actually going to stick him in there. I'm going to keep him, but not in my Alice in Wonderland collection. But he is cute. I do like him. Okay. All right. Going against what I just said, I like the older stuff, but I did recently get this Alice, and I really do like her. I'm going to keep her in her box. I just like the idea of the black and white sketch, but she's a 3D black and white sketch, so to speak. So I'm going to keep her. I recently got her, and I really like her. And there actually is a Cheshire Cat out there that I'm kind of tempted, but I think I'm just going to stick with her. I'm not going to go nuts with the collection. I'm just going to enjoy her and keep it at that. Okay, this is where I'm kind of torn. All right, now this I'm definitely going to keep because it's cute and small and hard to find. This teeny tiny Alice animator doll. Look at that. That's so focused. There you go. So I'm going to keep her because she's really, really cute. And I like the size in her little box. That's definitely a keeper. But these, I don't know about. These are from Five Below, but these are fun. And I was really excited to find them. I mean, I guess I could just use them as keychains, but I like this one because her hair's kind of flowing. It looks like she's in mid-spin. And of course, a Cheshire Cat. So these are going to go in the maybe pile. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with these. All right, this is a gift I got from my mother-in-law for Christmas one year. I'm going to keep it because I like the little pink chair and the Cheshire Cat on it. That's definitely cute. Definitely love that. And then I have, this is the bisque doll. If you saw my video before this, I was getting rid of some bisque dolls and that kind of stuff. And I kind of described her a little bit. She looks like Alice. I do want to keep her because I had to look long and hard on eBay for her. And I really like her. I think she's really cute. And then the last thing, I am going to get rid of this. It is a Lip Smacker's chapstick. I might like keep it to use, but put it in the car. So it's not going to go in my display. But it was a little Cheshire Cat. That's years ago. I've used it once or twice, but I'm really more of a Burt's Bees kind of girl. Like for chapsticks, I don't really care for anything else because it just feels like wax on my lips and feels really uncomfortable. So I mainly just got this for the display. But I think I'm just going to put this in my car so I have something. So I'm not going to get rid of it, but it's not going to go on the display. So I got these from my mom. I am going to keep because they're tea, but I'm going to take them off the shelves because they take up so much space. So my lovely, wonderful mom went out and got me all these teas. There's 4 of these. Whoa. All right, let's get rid of some of these. So you had the Mad Hatter. You had the White Rabbit. The Red Queen. She's so fun. She's crazy, but I don't know. I love her. It kind of reminds me of Lucy in the Peanuts comics with Charlie Brown and Linus. Something about Lucy, I always kind of related to her, the older sister with a little bit of a temper, but you know, she meant well. She meant well. And then, of course, the Alice one. I love these. But I don't think I've drank, or I think one of them, I think the Mad Hatter one, it felt kind of empty. So I know I've used some of that tea. But the rest of these I just used for display and then had items in front of it. So I wasn't using them. So I think what I'm going to do is find a place in my kitchen to put these, not on the shelf because they take up so much space. And I want to actually use the tea. Like that's, you know. And then what I'm going to do with the canisters, I don't know. These would look really cute on my kitchen counter, like as canisters for flour, sugar, or whatever. But they're kind of small for that. So I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with them. But these are really cool. Like, they have the really nice latches and everything. Like they're really fun. Anyway, so definitely keeping, but it's not on the shelf. Okay, so this definitely keeping. I actually use this every day. I look up at them. Got this at Goodwill. Oh, there's the original price tag. $2.99. Love this. Definitely not getting rid of this at all. Actually, I think his time's a little off though, but that's okay. And then I got this little, see this, I don't know. This is one of those bisque dolls, but he doesn't look like the Mad Hatter. He just has a little top hat. I think I'm going to get rid of him. He doesn't really go with the flow of my stuff, so I think I'm going to get rid of him. Keeping, definitely keeping. I know she's newer, but she's cute. I cannot remember where I got her. I think maybe off of eBay. This I'm going to get rid of. I thought like the clock with the Alice in Wonderland stuff would be cool, you know, time and everything, but I'm going to get rid of that one. Okay, this, definitely keeping this one. I paid a lot of money for him, and then after I bought him, I realized he goes for like a lot cheaper on eBay. I got him at a really cool antique shop in Percy. Paid, I think, like 65 bucks, and they go for a lot less than that on eBay. But he's really cool, and it's really, really heavy brass. In fact, I really should use him for money because he's a money bank. And I think you just open it by like unscrewing that, and it just comes apart in the middle. It's just like 2 halves put together. But he's really cool. I love the look of the brass. So definitely keeping him. Definitely keeping this. I absolutely love this card. I got the card off of eBay, and it says, "We're very brave generally, but today we have a headache." I love that because it's actually from the book. I love the colors. It actually, when you put it under like a black light or a UV light, it really glows. It looks really cool. This is going to be really hard to show. Okay, I got to start with these first. There are like 6 or 7 items here of small things that I've put together. They look really cool all displayed together, but I can't carry them all at once. Okay, so these are from a beer I had forever ago, but it's a lion and a unicorn. So from Alice Through the Looking Glass, if you've read it ever, there's a chapter where the lion and unicorn are fighting across the land for the crown. So I thought that would be really cool. And then I have this, I think I got this at a flea market as well. A lot of this is flea market stuff or thrift store stuff. I got this knight, and I want the knight, and I'm going to keep this because the the knight in shining armor is just a cool display piece anyway. But of course, again, in Alice Through the Looking Glass, there's a chapter where the knight is helping her get through the woods, and he's kind of a fun character. So that's from that. So I'm definitely keeping those. And this is how I have it displayed on the shelf. So W for Wonderland. And then, like I just said, the lion and the unicorn. And then a chess piece, because in Alice Through the Looking Glass, she's going to be a pawn. Because of what one queen's daughter's too young, so she's a pawn. So that's how she goes across the board, so to speak. So anyway, I love the imagery that this conjures up, and I usually have the lion and the unicorn pieces of the beer can that I cut out in front of this, alongside with the suit of armor guy. So the knight, there we go. Jeez, it's not even 10. No, it's after 10. Or is it 9? No, it's after 10. I should be more awake than this, but it is what it is. I am actually going to take my phone off the stand for this one because there are a lot of little parts. These are things that I'm going to keep, but it's just going to be it's going to take way too long if I show you one item at a time. So just bear with me. Okay, I'm definitely keeping all these. These are the Disney Doorables. Oh my gosh, I love them. So you've got Alice and the White Rabbit. And then you have the caterpillar. I actually got that little ceramic mushroom from Target. And so I put a piece of tape across the top because it's hollow. I think it's like a vase. So kind of like in the story, the caterpillar's on top of the mushroom. So that's why I wanted the imagery. And then Tweedledee, Tweedledum, the king, and the playing cards. So stinking cute. And then the little house. You got the Red Queen, the Dormouse. You have the Mad Hatter, the March Hare, and then Cheshire Cat. Like there's even a little clock in there, the rabbit ears. So definitely keeping all these. Everything's very, very dusty. Can you tell I don't clean up here? Like, look at the dust. Oh, like totally judge me. That's just disgusting. Anyway, definitely gonna keep those. I'm gonna take them off the shelf because I might find a new place for them. But I might end up going back on the shelf just because this little house, because of its height, it almost has to be on the shelf or the bottom one. But the bottom one, I want like the bigger books and the bigger items. So this might just go back right where it's at, or maybe in the middle. Maybe I'll rearrange it. So we'll see how that goes. So I have some phone cases that I use for display. You probably just saw on the video. There's a Cheshire Cat one. You may have noticed I'm not all there myself. And some days that is true. And then this one, actually I have this exact same case on the phone I'm using now, but it's a different phone. So, kind of neat. Isn't that neat? I love that. And then my favorite one, I absolutely love this one. I love the picture on it. It is so cool. You can see the chess pieces on the bottom, all the cards, the roses, the checkered flooring in the back. I love how Alice's hair is flowing. She looks a little bit more mysterious or ethereal, and then the mirror behind her or in front of her, and then the clocks. The clocks have no hands, which is kind of interesting. I don't know, it just kind of pulls you in. Oh, look at that. Look at the imagery up there. You can see like her silhouette. And I don't know what's behind her. Oh, I just love that. I think that's so cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. I don't think I'm going to put them back on the shelf, but I might. I'm definitely keeping them. So what I could do is, since I'm doing a lot of junk journaling right now, what I might do is just cut the sides off. So they're flat. So get rid of this. This is this clear side. Cut it off, get a razor blade, cut all those off so that they're flat. Put them on a piece of paper or something like that. And then the holes that are here, I could kind of go to Hobby Lobby or some craft store and get like little plastic flowers to glue on them, or like a little like fake clock. Like I could embellish each little section so it doesn't look like the holes. It just looks like an embellished piece of art. So that might be a fun thing to do. I think I'm going to do that. My one large junk journal is just about filled up. So I do think I want to make a new one soon. So I think what I'll do is that. I also have the wallet and I have that birthday card. So I think I will put all those like in a new junk journal and go from there. You know what I might actually do? These probably would be better on top, like on the surface of the junk journal. I'm wondering, because if I want to put anything on these, probably won't be flat. It'd be hard to close the book. So I have to be creative with that. Maybe I can make a book like the size of these phone cases, like take two and make it like this, make it real small, and just being able to like maybe put a couple signatures in there and figure out how to make a junk journal with like using the phone cases. I think that'd be really cool. And I do realize I have realized since I started doing junk journaling, I like the smaller books. The big books are nice for big things, of course, but something about the small ones, it's a little bit more, it's more fun, and I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know. So maybe I'll make a mid-sized one with these. We'll see. We'll see. These I already know I'm getting rid of. They're really cute. I got them from the Dollar Tree, but they're very simplistic. And I don't have the Alice one. If I had the Alice one, I might keep them, but I just have the Cheshire Cat and the White Rabbit, so they're gonna go. And here's another Humpty Dumpty ornament. I might end up keeping him, but putting him somewhere else. And then this, definitely gonna keep. I think this is one of the stickers you get out of a machine at a grocery store. I bought this off of eBay. Definitely keeping that. So I might display it here or put it in a junk journal, but I think I actually want to display this because it's really cool and I want to see it all the time. I'm definitely keeping this. This was actually a gift from a friend. She actually gave me an Alice in Wonderland necklace too. It's just like an Alice hanging from a gold chain. So I'm keeping that. She's with my jewelry. So this doll was just really sweet. And it means a lot too, because the friend who gave me this, I've known her since she was a young girl, and she's actually going through a hard time in her marriage right now. So if you want to send good thoughts or prayers her way today, because she's got 2 young girls, I don't want to give any more details than that for her privacy's sake, but really rough relationship. So just a little plug for her. So if you think of her, send her good thoughts and prayers, just because I know she's having a rough time. But she was really sweet and generous to give this to me, and she was going through a rough time at the time when she got this for me. So very sweet and generous of her. So I love the doll no matter what. Even if I didn't like the doll, I'd probably still keep her because of that. But I do love her. She's really, really cute. So here I am with drinkware that I don't know what it is. Like, I was all excited to find these, and now I don't know if I'm going to keep them. I had a, excuse me, a teapot that matched this, but I got rid of the teapot. So I might actually also get rid of this. I'm going to put this in the maybe pile because I just don't know. Right, these are a little dusty, but these I'm definitely keeping. I love these so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got these. Oh, sorry, on my microphone. Sorry, it's dusty. I'm sorry. I got these at Five Below. I was so excited to find these. Saw these online, and then I ran over to the store and I dig through all the Squishmallows to get them. I love the feel of Squishmallows. And these were like right after they put these on the market and I bought them, they were sold out. Like, you can't find these. I mean, not in stores. They were in stores for like a hot minute, and then everyone bought them up. So I'm really happy to have them, and definitely keeping these. I love this. This is one of my treasured items. Not only because my mom got it for me, but I just love the picture with Alice and the rabbit with the dormouse having their tea party. It's actually, I believe, a butter dish. It's missing its bottom. And my mom was all apologetic about that. But I'm like, honestly, I like it without the bottom plate, because then I would feel like I'd have to use it as a butter dish. But this way it looks like it's for decor. Like, it's perfect. So definitely keeping that. I don't know why I'm moving this around. It's the same thing on the other side. It's dusty. Oh my gosh. Everything is going to get a dusting before it goes back on the shelves, because it's disgusting. Like the Disney Doorables, they're all covered in dust. I didn't realize how bad they were, but definitely keeping this. And got this. I'm definitely going to keep this, but I might not put this on the shelf. I'm going to see how much space I have when I put everything back. It might end up going back on the shelf, but I love this. I got this off of eBay, and when I first got it, I was kind of bummed out because it smelled like cigarette smoke. And I don't usually mind the smell of smoke, but it was stale smoke. It was old stale smoke. But now, like, it doesn't smell like anything anymore, I don't think. No, it actually smells good now. It took a little while to clear this up. But actually, I really want to use this. It needs to be cleaned out. But I really would love to use this. It's that time of year where it's getting cold out. So I love the idea of taking this out with like my coffee or hot chocolate when I go out and run errands. Like, I actually want to use it for its intended purpose. But yeah, definitely keeping that. Deck of cards, Alice playing cards. Gonna keep that, but gonna put that with our games. And then I have no idea how to display these. If you guys have any idea, please let me know, because I really don't know how to display these well. They're kind of awkward to display, and I love them. There's actually more on eBay, and I would love to collect them all. So I might buy more if I can find a good way to display them. But they're little vinyl aprons. I guess they were for dolls. I just love them. I love them so much. They're so stinking cute, and they're old. They're so old. They're falling apart. Well, no, actually, these aren't falling apart. These aren't too bad. Look at this one. It's Alice, Tweedledee, and Tweedledum dancing. I thought about stringing them together and kind of doing like, some people will, I think there's a name for them, but you just have a piece of string and little triangle flags. And I love the look of that. I think it's really cute. I don't know if this would transfer as well. So how would you display these in a way that Looks nice. I mean, I thought about framing them. I mean, I guess that's possible, but sorry, a little far away. Anyway, I love these. Definitely keeping these. And I think there's another 1 or 2 Alice ones on eBay. They actually have, I think they have Peter Pan ones and Snow White. So if you collect Disney items and you like the old stuff, I think they have other movies, but in these little aprons. I just think they're so cute because the pictures are really adorable. There's a lot of color. I don't think my phone's doing injustice how deep the colors are. Plus the sun is really blasting in here. It's in the morning. I had to put a towel in the windows to stop the glare. So it does affect some of the lighting in here. I think when I filmed the other night, it was a little bit better. Anyway, all right, let's get this big boy. Okay, when I first got him, I fell in love with him on Facebook. There was a local vendor who was going to put him in her booth, and I messaged her on Facebook, and she's like, "Oh yeah, just I'll set him aside for you. Just go up to the one flea market I go to. Just go to the front desk. I'll leave him there for you." So I did and got him. But after I got him and brought him home, he kind of creeped me out just a little bit. It's like, wait a minute, and he was way bigger than I thought. Like I thought he was like half this size. So he's huge, and he's got that like plastic face. Oh, yeah. I forgot I had the microphone on me. But the rest of him is like soft and plush and fluffy. This cute little plaid outfit, and he's adorable. I'm definitely keeping him. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with him, and then when I put him on the bottom shelf, like he just fit there. So that he's going to go back there, maybe on the other side, but he's going to go back up there because he fits perfectly. And once he was with everything, then suddenly the creepiness went away. He was adorable. He was cute. And now I only see him as adorable and cute. So, I feel like he's looking at me. Anyway, we're friends now. We're good. We're on good terms. But anyway, so yeah, definitely going to keep him. Last item, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut this off and rearrange. This is a handkerchief that I got forever ago. I love it. Definitely keeping this. What I might do is try and put it on the wall somewhere. I actually have an Alice in Wonderland mirror in my bedroom, so I might bring that out as well and try to rearrange some things on my walls to kind of get these up there because I really want to see them. But I love this handkerchief. It's so stinking cool. But yeah, all right, well, let me go ahead and stop this, rearrange everything, and then I'll come back and show you how everything is displayed. Okay, here it is. It actually looks a little sparse. I'm so used to it being like packed with stuff. But I think I'm good with it. I can always rearrange a few things as time goes on. I just wanted to kind of get them on here and seeing how I liked it. So some of the things I'm getting rid of, I might change my mind and put back up here since I seem to have plenty of room. But at the same time, it's nice to have the room because then I can actually see each individual item. It's not all just like blended together in one blur of stuff. So I don't know, but I'm happy with this. I like how it looks. I like having the bigger books on the bottom, which works. And I was going to put these on the middle shelf, the Disney Doorables, but they worked better down here. So I'm good with that. Well, it works. So yeah, that's just how it is for now. Those little aprons I shoved back there because I don't know what to do with them and I don't want to lose them. So I'm keeping them with the collection. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe it's too sparse. I don't know. I could shove some things on like one shelf maybe and put like other things like non Alice in Wonderland related, but I like having this just for the Alice in Wonderland stuff. My first edition's up there. So I had a family member once use one of my books. She was reading to her kid. I didn't realize that she had used it, which it's fine. Nothing happened to it. But I was like, oh, I really didn't want that used. So now they're up there, so they really won't be able to be used. So at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. They should be looked at. But I'm like, I don't want them in kids' hands because they might get ripped or torn. So keeping it kind of safe for now. But anyway. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I have to get going now to my eye doctor appointment, so I'm going to cut this here. And hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, so I made my Alice in Wonderland video, and then, excuse the towel, that was from the other day when I was filming. I was trying to keep the sunlight out. So I actually rearranged everything again, and since I haven't edited my video yet, I figured I would quick show the new arrangement. I don't know if anybody even cares, but so I think I showed all this. But the second shelf up has changed. I took the Squishmallows from the top and put them down in here. And then the shelf has all these little items. And then the reason I changed everything is because I totally forgot hold on, let me zoom in. Hold on a second. I totally forgot. Oh, sorry, I'm probably too close to the microphone. I forgot I had this framed it's like a card, some kind of invitation to something. I got it forever ago on eBay. Get a little closer there, and I totally forgot I had this. And so I wanted to put that up there. And then, let me zoom out. Oh, no. Let's zoom out. There we go. Then I had this mirror. It doesn't look like a mirror from this angle, but it is. And I actually got this from Goodwill years ago for $2.99. And it looks like something handmade that somebody made. It has like an old paper in it, which is really cool. And then it had the handkerchief. And I really wanted to display them, but without putting them all over on the wall. So they worked really well on the top shelf. Let me show you this. I love this. I don't know if this is from like an old magazine. Hold on. Let me zoom in. Yeah. Yeah, from 72. So anyway, I always have loved that, but it's been in my bedroom for forever. And it's just nice to actually have everything like out. And it looks better this way. Before it looked a little sparse. So now putting those art pieces up at the top and then putting the golden books in the next shelf down, and just I had to rearrange everything. I like it so much better. It looks so much nicer. So I'm really happy with that. So I just wanted to quick conclude this because I feel like it looks better and I want to end on a good note. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it.